Do you know that most people will not build wealth? Like, it's as if that they are trying to do something, but they are not. And that's because one, they're actually afraid to lose money. And now that they've been hearing me talk about stock market or hearing other people talk about stock market investing and how you can make money from the stock market, they look in and they see that the markets are down and they are wondering, how am I going to build wealth? So, but today I'm going to give you 7 golden rules that would help you to master these rules to build wealth. If you master these rules, if you understand these 7 things, even if you do not understand any other thing I do this year on my channel, this video is a video you need to watch and watch and watch again. Master them. In fact, I guarantee you that you will be wealthy. You will be worried. They will change the trajectory of your life. Because as a wealth educator, I have seen lives change. I have seen people I look up to literally change their lives from these little 7 rules. They may look like a big thing, they may look like small thing, but I am definitely giving you the 7 golden rules to build wealth, especially in this 2025. As a matter of fact, this is one of the best times that you can actually get into building wealth the right way, because a lot of things are aligning to make sure that you are going to be enjoying yourself. So, hi everyone, my name is Julia, and warm welcome to my YouTube channel. And here is our lovely channel where I talk about all things personal finance and money. And we publish videos every week. And we are 181 subscribers. And this is the way we are going. And we are going to get to 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. I'm a financial wealth educator. And let's talk everything you need to know about money. So these are some of the videos I think you may have missed. You need to catch up on. This particular video is a video you need to watch. How to turn your 50,000 to 75 million. Yes, I have broken down the steps. You need to watch them. And you need to also look at this video where I talked about how to invest in the stock market. And I also talked about some of the Nigerian stocks you can actually own. You can also get to watch this where I broke down understanding the stock market. Like when people say invest in the stock market, you need to know that. And most importantly, one of our most amazing videos is the one on how to open and set up your Optimus account, which is over 8,800 views. So this is the channel. Please do well to subscribe and like, watch videos, and you will learn a lot. Let's get into today's video, because I know that today's video is going to be a game changer for you. All right, so I'm going to talk about the 7 golden rules. And these videos, this particular one thing I want you to know is that this year you need to start changing your last name into asset. And I'm going to start by talking about the number one, which is income strength. Income strength. So you need to have a firm foundation. One of the things I have seen over the few times I've spoken to people or coached people is that some people want to get into wealth building through maybe stock investing, but their income level is one thing that is standing in the way. Okay. So, one of the ways you're going to make this easy is that you're going to have to do some sacrifice, because you need a firm foundation. When you have more money that you're throwing into the stock market, you're buying days in future that you're not going to work. If you're meant to retire in the next 20 years, when you start putting your money in the stock market, you begin to reduce the 20 years to 15 years to 10 years, and you'll be shocked that in the next 10 years, you would have retired with a good amount of money, meaning that you don't necessarily need to do a lot of things. I watched my coach talk about how she was investing 70% of her income into stocks. And the thing is that for her to do that, for you to pull out 70%, so assuming you're earning 100K, you're putting 70K into stock and you're left with 30K. So what she did is that she started doing side hustle, teaching, coaching, doing a lot of things, so that she'll be able to raise money to sort out her expenses so that her basic income can go into the stock market. So sacrifice right now for a better future. That's the first thing I want you to know, because it's very important. Now let's talk about the second thing, which is financial goal setting. The question is, when the year started, we all have set up our goals, but that's story for another day. But just so you know, I have done a video on how to set up your goal, knowing what hinders you from setting goals, how to set proper goals, what you need to know, and how to achieve it. So if you can go and watch that particular video, it will do you good, because in that video I discussed everything you need to know about financial goal setting. So you should know how much you're saving, how much you're investing, what are the things. Do you want to go on a trip? Do you want to buy a new laptop? Do you want to learn a new skill? Everything should be in your short term, long term, middle term goals, because this is one thing that will help you to give you focus and clarity for this year, so that you do not put your money in other things. And that will take me to number three, which is budgeting. Now, budgeting is simply knowing where you're putting your money. Okay, you should know where your money is going to, what you're spending on, and what you are saving on, and what you are investing. So if you see people who do like reckless spending, you would notice that they do not have any budget. You will hear things like, I forgot I spent money on this, or I forgot to that I actually sent money to someone for something like this. So sometimes they end up buying things that they do not need. So that is one reason why budgeting works hand in hand with your goal. Because when you have probably put everything together, it will make more sense, because now you know there's a direction, you know where you're sending your money to. Now you can decide, okay, I'm going to take a certain amount out for investment. The remaining amount, I'm going to use it to sort out my expenses, whether it is enough or not. And that is the sacrifice, that is the discipline that you're building to get yourself started. So the fourth one is your savings, all right? Your savings. Now, I like to use this save money so that one day money would save you. I honestly love one of my saving apps, and this is Optimus. Now, I've done a lot of videos. The video I showed you that I've done 8,800 views plus is where I showed you the step by step how to set up your Optimus. Now, this Optimus, you can see I can open it on my laptop, which is amazing. So this is the desktop version. You can also open it on your phone, which is the most convenient. All right, so you save, you invest, you spend with Optimus. There are just so many amazing things. They have a safe and secured option plan. See this OptiFlex saving, they have it in naira and dollar, and then we have this OptiLock, where you lock for a period of 2 months to 2 years, and you will get a lot of interest. I'm telling you, a lot of interest. Like this one, you can get even up to 20 something percent on your money that you're saving. So this is why I love this particular Optimus by AfriInvest. I'm a lover of this app, and I always refer and recommend it to people who are just starting. Now, saving is very important, because when you start saving money, it helps you when you start investing. When you start saving, when opportunities come, it's easy for you to grab those opportunities. But when you don't have any saving, you start looking for either who to borrow, or you start, regretting. Then another thing I love about saving is that the saving is just not ordinary. It's not as if your money is sleeping. When you save with Optimus, you are getting interest of your money. So the money is being saved, but at the same time is helping you to make some money. So talk about money making money for you. So I want to pull up this information I saw about how to save more money. So they said that sometimes you need to understand that you need to take out your essential expenses, and then find some remaining money. And where you need to cut money is where you look at your discretionary expenses, like hanging out, going to the movies, subscription services. These are places where you need to cut down, so that you can spend more money in pushing it into saving and investing. So saving money is definitely very, very, very important. And this is one of the reasons I love this. They said why you should start investing in your 20s. We're going to get into the investing part, but just so you know, that saving money helps you to do a lot of things. And when you have saved some money, when you have some kind of emergency, you have money to fall back on instead of going to borrow money from people. So that's why I said saving sometimes can be difficult. But when you have an app and you can automate it, every month a certain amount can leave your account and get into your Optimus. So whether you've already set it up and it will be automated, and that's why I love savings. So let's get into the next one, which is insurance. Now I know most people do not want to hear insurance, but by the way, if this say you want to start saving, so please put it in the comment and write, I will save money this 2025. I will save money this year, whether the economy is going up or down. Even if it's 10,000 naira, I want you to develop the habit of just saving something. All right. So let's get back to insurance. So most people do not like to hear insurance. They feel like they're just collecting people's money like that. But the truth is that we all have a need for insurance. I see a lot of people who have businesses, and I see their office close to a filling station, and these people are not interested in getting insurance. And most people do not understand life insurance. So I feel like this is a golden rule you need to look into. Do your own research, all right? Let's talk about debt management. Of course, debt is important for you because when you do not have debt, your building wealth becomes easy and faster. When you reduce taking loans from apps, loan shark apps, banks, friends, you can begin to rework and look within your reality, meaning that if you cannot afford it, please do not buy it. You cannot afford it. This idea of buy now and pay later has ruined a lot of people. I saw this write up to check if buy now and pay later has some negative things. And they said it's difficult tracking your spending because when you don't know the one that belongs to you and the one that belongs to the loan arc. And remember, the fees can add up. So whenever you delay, you have more issues. So I just felt I should pull up this information and show us the risk of using buy now and pay later. So let's go over to the next one. Another thing I want to mention quickly is that whenever you are owing people, your future days are you're sort of in prison because you need to start paying until you pay off the person. That's when you can actually say that you are doing very well. So let's talk about the last one, which is investing your money. Yes, this is the barber of them all. Investing can be aggressive or it can be lazy. Now, that is one thing people do not know. There are different styles and strategies you are going to use because investing is the most important thing you need to do. Be able to leave something for yourself, for your children, you need to learn how to invest. So I'm going to encourage you to take lessons on investing in the stock market. Why? Knowledge is powerful. You need to know how to invest. You need to know the right stocks to own. You need to know when to buy and when to sell. You need to have good reasons why you're buying any company. You need to understand their fundamentals. You need to understand the power of passive income, meaning earning money while you're sleeping. And I talked about this in my new book, which is coming out on Sunday, which is in the next 2 days. So I feel like this is important that you should see this. Now, I actually saw this information about how to start investing at a very young age, harnessing the power of compound interest. When you start investing early and consistently, you will have realistic expectations of your investment. Now, you can also take long-term view towards investing without needing to sacrifice your lifestyle. The earlier you start putting away money, the less you will need to contribute later. I also want to take us back to this information where the person this I love this. They say, look at this advantage. If you invest $2,000 every year, which is about $166 every month, from age of 19 to 27, and after that, you no longer have to contribute anything. You just left the investment like that. By the time you're 65 years old, you will have $1 million. You see why time when you invest, you're earning compound interest, which is interest on top of interest, meaning that over a long period of time, you will have so much money considering the fact that you started early. So these days, it is difficult for people to start looking into investing. Some people want to get into their 30s, their 40s before they look in. But if you have the opportunity and you're on this call watching this video, please make plan to start early. I want you to type in the comment section and say, I want to start investing. So if you want to start investing, I'm going to reach out to you and send you details to join our community. We have amazing community. You cannot afford not to be in the community. In this community, we have the basic, which is 10,000 naira. We have the 50,000, which is the VIP. The 10,000 is just to get you into the basics, and you have lifetime access to the video lessons. So you can watch them over and over again. I just want you to know that if you start now, in the next 1 year, you'll be amazed at the result you have gotten. No jokes, all right? And I also want you to know that if you do all those 7 things I've talked about, it will literally change your life. All I wish you is a lifetime of dividends earning in passive income, capital gains, and compound interest. Because look at this. If you had invested in NVIDIA 5 years ago, you would have made returns of 1,663% growth. Even the last 1 year is still not bad, which is about 23%. 23%. Can you see? So there's so much for you to understand when it comes to investing. It is one sure way you can make a lot of money. Even if we look at Palantir, you will see that even Palantir, in the last 1 year, of Palantir has returned, this is the